Well, Shawn, we're beginning to see the light at the end of this very cold tunnel.
We're going to get there. It's coming. Things are definitely going to get better. It is definitely cold out there, though, tonight. And it's going to be another cold morning tomorrow. 6 degrees. Northwest wind at 9 takes that wind chill factor down to -8. And as you look here, we're generally single digits here across most of the region. And the wind chill factor hovering below 0 again. 5 below New Ulm. Feels like 7 below in Mankato and St. Peter. 8 below in Blue Earth and St. James. It feels like 9 below 0 in Fairmont. The radar's clear, and you go way out here to the west. You can see a little snow out in the Black Hills and the Badlands. That's the system that's going to be coming our way as we make our way through tomorrow night and Sunday. And it's not going to be a lot. Around an inch, maybe a pocket or two of 1 to 2 inches, especially as you get closer to the Twin Cities and into central Minnesota. But it's not going to be that much snow. But you can see here as we make our way into tomorrow evening, that snow moves east. It's going to continue to come through on Saturday night into Sunday morning. And actually, it's going to look more impressive on your radar because we have some very, very dry air. And a lot of that snow as it falls is going to evaporate, or technically it sublimates. It goes straight from ice crystals to water vapor, and we're going to lose a lot of potential snow accumulation just to that process alone. So we're talking around an inch of accumulation. It's not going to be horribly windy, but there could be a few places where the wind does gust, especially far southwestern Minnesota, northwestern Iowa, to about maybe 15 to 25. And then we have one more bitterly cold night to go tonight. 4 below in Mankato, 8 below in Hutch, 6 below in Glencoe. Highs are going to be back in the teens to almost 20 tomorrow, and we're going to keep those highs going from there. Hey, you've probably heard about this big storm. They are going to get a Minnesota-type winter storm across the Carolinas with up to a foot of snow, 60-plus mile-per-hour winds, and you may have heard the term bomb cyclone, and I know it sounds dramatic, but it's technically a meteorological term, and actually the technical term is bombogenesis, which stands for BOMO, very rapid genesis, development or intensification of a low-pressure system that drops about 24 millibars or better in 24 hours. But look at this system. They are going to get absolutely clobbered from Myrtle Beach to Charlotte to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I think it might skip the eastern seaboard just far enough east to keep it from being a major issue for New York, D.C., and Boston. But they have one heck of a system that is going to be ramping up for folks down south this weekend. On top of that, it is going to be bitterly, brutally cold. Florida is going to have temperatures in the teens to 20 degrees here as we make our way into the weekend. So I fear those orange strawberry prices are going to go up because that's not going to be good for the folks there. Here, 4 below tonight. I mean, we're used to this kind of weather. They are not. Tomorrow, sunny, slightly warmer, high of 20, south wind at 5 to 15. Watching that system that'll bring snow Saturday night, Sunday, again, around an inch of accumulation. 33 Sunday, 20 on Monday. We'll get to 23 on Tuesday. Could get another shot of light snow, probably an inch or less with that one. And then a little shot of light rain and snow by Thursday. Other than that, mostly dry with temperatures around or just a little above average as we take you through the rest of next week. And that is what's going on. We have to take a little break. We'll be back right after this.
This extended forecast is brought to you by Northern Comfort, celebrating 50 years serving the Mankato area.